Hello, everyone. Residents watched in horror as a powerful tsunami flooded the streets of Tobago Island, Panama, submerging vehicles and destroying everything caught in its path. A giant rock suddenly blocked the road in China, but the driver stopped just in time and avoided a potentially deadly collision. What may have been one small pedal mistake caused massive damage as the vehicle smashed through the phone store's glass front and frightened everyone inside. This could have been much worse, as the woman was hit by a motorcycle while exiting the bus, but both were lucky enough to walk away with minor injuries.
Čitave Srbije iz EMS-a i drugih energetskih kompanija.
A wild rhino suddenly charged toward a tourist jeep in India's Manas National Park, creating a terrifyingly tense moment for everyone inside the vehicle. People nearby had only seconds to react when a huge tree suddenly toppled onto the road in Shimla, India, crushing parked cars and hitting overhead utility lines.
Oh my God! Holy fuck! Holy shit! What the?
Panic erupted inside this crowded building as a powerful 6.7 magnitude earthquake struck Palu, Indonesia, sending everyone rushing towards safety. Apparently, opening the gate was taking too long, so this driver decided to create a brand new entrance instead. One careless step into the road almost caused a terrible accident, but luck was clearly on this pedestrian's side. Traffic came to a sudden halt in Colombia when several large vehicles collided and became tightly wedged across the narrow roadway. Failing to check the road carefully nearly caused a serious accident, but thankfully, both people escaped with only minor injuries. This violent crash destroyed the fence in seconds, yet the driver was fortunate to escape with only minor injuries. Drivers were forced to stop as a massive flash flood overwhelmed this road in Pakistan, leaving behind broken pavement and fast-moving muddy water. A sudden blast of wind swept through the area ahead of the storm, collapsing the canopy and leaving the outdoor furniture scattered everywhere. A sudden burst of violent wind turned this bullfighting festival in Mexico into complete chaos as people panicked and rushed away from the flying debris. Cars were swept away like toys as the 2011 tsunami surged through Japan with unimaginable force, overwhelming roads, bridges, and entire communities.
Like I said months ago, got fucking DCR. Whether or not, something. Oh my fucking god! What the f?
Everyone inside panicked as the earthquake struck without warning, turning the peaceful living room into a dangerous scene within seconds. The intense shaking from a 7.9 magnitude earthquake left this phone store in Sagaing, Myanmar, completely covered with fallen products and debris. The force of the 6.7 earthquake in Sulawesi, Indonesia, was so intense that the water in this swimming pool began sloshing wildly and splashing everywhere.
What the heck?
Couple. Allahu Akbar. Silipur Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar silipur.
The water at Seidler Harbor was completely covered by floating pumice, a lightweight volcanic rock filled with tiny gas pockets that allow it to remain on the surface. Excessive speed left the driver with almost no time to avoid the danger ahead, and the first impact quickly turned into a chain of destructive collisions across the roadway. A truck suddenly lost control at a dangerous intersection in Paraguay, spilling its cargo across the road, but thankfully no collision occurred. Fortunately, the rider slowed down and stopped just in time, because crashing into a massive road roller would have been extremely dangerous. One defective outlet can destroy an entire room, so avoid cheap electrical products and keep flammable items far away. Heavy rain and fierce winds swept through China, reducing visibility to almost nothing and creating a dark, chaotic scene across the area. The pickup truck missed the elderly woman by just inches, but that tiny gap was enough to save her from disaster. This impressive shelf cloud over Sharjah, UAE, formed as cool storm air pushed underneath warm, moist air ahead of it. The motorcyclist lost control and nearly slid beneath the truck, but thankfully he fell clear of the wheels and narrowly avoided a serious tragedy. The ceiling panels suddenly came crashing down, leaving the man no time to react. But luckily, their lightweight material prevented any serious injury. These glowing pouch-shaped clouds over Peoria, USA, are mammatus clouds, formed when cool, moisture-filled air sinks beneath a storm cloud and is illuminated by the setting sun. These four horses were clearly terrified when a large dust devil swept through their enclosure in Queen Creek, Arizona, sending them running for safety.
There's nothing we can do. He's like...
After hearing a loud noise approaching in the distance, the two people quickly ran to safety, and their fast reaction likely saved them from danger. Dozens of dolphins suddenly appeared around the boat, creating a breathtaking scene that few people ever get to witness this closely. The tire may have been overinflated before suddenly exploding, and it was incredibly fortunate that no one was standing nearby at the time. South Korea witnessed its worst aviation disaster when a Jeju airplane slammed into a wall and was completely engulfed in flames. A frightening wall of dust swept across the countryside near Gilgandra, New South Wales, creating an almost apocalyptic scene as it moved closer.
Yeah, when she gets to the front gate, so guys, I'm going inside because she's pretty low, this one. Actually, I think I'm gonna go. Isn't it amazing? This is, he's like, all these me in a circle. I guess they like people.
The cow spotted the crowd and apparently decided to launch its own race, sending everyone sprinting in every direction. This was definitely the kind of moment that would terrify anyone nearby. It looks like the driver gave the homeowner an unexpected renovation by taking down that old wall in just seconds. Another clear reminder that properly securing cargo is essential to keeping every driver on the road safe. The motorcyclist may have missed the bamboo pole because of a blind spot or strong glare ahead, but fortunately, he was okay. During the powerful earthquake in Turkey, the hotel kitchen shook violently, forcing the staff to take cover beneath the tables.
Go away from the window! Go away from the window!
Inside an apartment in Mandalay, Myanmar, a powerful 7.9 magnitude earthquake triggered violent shaking and sent terrified residents rushing to escape. Heavy rain triggered severe flooding in Bolivia, sending water rushing over the road and carrying cars away as if they were tiny boats. Powerful gusts suddenly tore across the beach, sending chairs and other objects flying through the air and leaving tourists stunned. The driver seemed completely confident while taking the bus through the flood, as though this dangerous route was part of the daily routine. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.